ओम ओम सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। ॐ निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं सुखमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ओं नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओं योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं। समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणाचार्येभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओं श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणम् ओं कृष्णानुग्रहेण भगवदनुग्रहेण श्रुतिमात्मनुग्रहेण परब्रह्मानुग्रहेण अस्मिन् जन्मनि अस्मिन् क्षणे एव परमात्मानुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं विश्वशान्तिकल्याणार्थं च श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणस्य अष्टमस्कन्धस्य पारायणम् एकादशस्कन्धस्य अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ पारायणम्। So lucky today grahanam over. Just now we did all our puja namaskaram japa ityadi. Now Bhagavan Sri Vamana in this 22nd chapter puts his third feet on the head of Bali, sends him to RASAATHALA. So that portion we will be chanting, and in our study we will see Bhagavan talking about the glory of the Bhagavata dharmas which he taught all through 11th skandha, especially as a summary in the 29th chapter so far. Let us do the chanting first. Om atha ashtama skandha dvavimshodhyayah. Shri Shuka uvacha evam viprakrito rajan balir bhagavata suraha vidyamanopi abhinnatma pratyaha viklabam vachah. Baliruvacha yadyuttama shloka bhavan mameritam वचो व्यलीकं सुरवर्यमन्यते करोमि ऋतं तत् न भवेत् प्रलम्बनं पदं तृतीयं कुरु शीर्ष्णि मे निजम्। विवेहि माहं निरयात् पदच्युतः न पाशबन्धाद् व्यसनात् दुरत्ययात् नैवार्थकृच्छ्रात् भवतो विनिग्रहात् असाधुवादात् भृशम् उद्विजे यथा पुंसां श्लाघ्यतमं मन्ये दण्डमर्हत्तमार्पितं यं न माता पिता भ्राता सुहृदश्चादिशन्तिः त्वं नूनमसूराणां नः पारोक्षः परमो गुरुः यो नोनेकमदान्धानां विभ्रंशं चक्षुरादिशतो यस्मिन् वैरानुबन्धेन रूढेन विबुधेतराः बहवो लेभिरे सिद्धिं याम् उहैकान्तयोगिनः तेनाहं निगृहीतोऽस्मि भवता भूरि कर्मणा बद्धश्रवारुणैः पाशैः नातिव्रीडेन च व्यथे पितामहो मे भवदीयसम्मतः प्रह्लाद आविष्कृतसाधुवादः भवद्विपक्षेण विचित्रवैशसं सम्प्रापितस्त्वत्परमः स्वपित्रा किमात्मनानेन जहाति योऽन्ततः किं रिक्तहारैः स्वजनाख्यदस्युभिः किं जायया संहृतिहेतुभूतया मर्त्यस्य गेहैः किमिहायुषो व्ययः इत्थं स निश्चित्य पितामहो महान् अगाधबोधो भवतः पादपद्मं ध्रुवं प्रवेदेहि अकुतो भयं जनातु भीतः स्वपक्षक्षपणस्य सत्तमः अताहमप्यात्मरिपोस्तवान्तिकं दैवेन नीतः प्रसभं त्याजितश्रीः इदं कृतान्तान्तिकवर्ति जीवितं यया ध्रुवं स्तब्धमतिर्न बुध्यते। श्रीशुक उवाच तस्येत्थं भाषमाणस्य प्रह्लादो भगवत्प्रियः आजगाम कुरुश्रेष्ठ राकापतिरिवोत्थितः तमिन्द्रसेनः स्वपितामहं श्रिया विराजमानं वलिनलिनायते क्षणं प्रांशुं पिशङ्गाम्बरमञ्जनत्विषं प्रलम्बबाहुं सुभगं समैक्षत तस्मै बलिर्वारुणपाशयन्त्रितः समर्हणं नोपजहार पूर्ववत् ननाम मूर्ध्नाश्रुविलोललोचनः सव्रीडविनीचीनमुखो बभूवः स तत्र हासीनमुदीक्ष्य सत्पतिं सुनन्दनन्दाद्यनुगैरुपासितम् उपेत्य भूमौ शिरसा महामनाः ननाम मूर्ध्ना पुलकाश्रुविक्लवः प्रह्लाद उवाच त्वयैव दत्तं पदमैन्द्रमूर्जितं हृतं तदेवाद्य तथैव शोभनं मन्ये महान् अस्य कृतो हि अनुग्रहः विभ्रंशितो यत् श्रिय आत्ममोहनात् यया हि विद्वानपि मुह्यते यतः तत्को विचष्टे गतिमात्मनो यथा तस्मै नमस्ते जगदीश्वराय वै नारायणाखिल लोकसाक्षिणे श्रीशुक उवाच तस्यानुशृण्वतो राजन् प्रह्लादस्य कृताञ्जलेः हिरण्यगर्भो भगवान् उवाच मधुसूदनं बद्धं वीक्ष्य पतिं साध्वी तत्पत्नी भयविह्वला प्राञ्जलिः प्रणतोपेन्द्रं बभाषे वाङ्मुखी नृप विन्ध्यावलिरुवाच क्रीडार्थमात्मन इदं त्रिजगत्कृतं ते स्वाम्यं तु तत्र कुधियो पर ईश कुर्युः कर्तुः प्रभोस्तव किमस्य त आवहन्ति त्यक्तः ह्रियस्त्वदवरोपितकर्तृवादाः ब्रह्मोवाच भूतभावन भूतेश देवदेव जगन्मया मुञ्च एनं हृत सर्वस्वं नायमर्हति निग्रहं कृत्स्नातेनेन दत्ता भूः लोकाः कर्मार्जिताश्च ये निवेदितं च सर्वस्वम् आत्मा विक्लवया धिया यत्पादयोरषर्ठदीः सलिलं प्रदाय दूर्वाङ्कुरैरभिविधाय सतीं सपर्याम् अपि उत्तमां गतिमसौ भजते त्रिलोकीं दाश्वानविक्लवमनाः कथमार्तिमृच्छेत श्रीभगवानुवाच ब्रह्मण्यम् अनुगृह्णामि तद्वित्तं विधुनोम्यहम् यन्मदः पुरुषः स्तब्धः लोकं मां चावमन्यते यदा कदाचित् जीवात्मा संसरन् निजकर्मभिः नानायोनिष्वनीशोऽयं पौरुषीं गतिमाव्रजेत जन्मकर्मवयोरूप विद्यैश्वर्यधनादिभिः यदि अस्य न भवेस्तम्भः तत्रायं मदनुग्रहः मानस्तम्भनिमित्तानां जन्मादीनां समन्ततः सर्वश्रेयः प्रतीपानाम् अन्तमुह्येत् न मत्परः एष दानवदैत्यानाम् अग्रणीः कीर्तिवर्धनः अजैषीदजयां मायां सीदन्नपि न मुह्यते क्षीणरिक्तश्च्युतस्थानात् क्षिप्तो बद्धश्च शत्रुभिः ज्ञातिभिश्च परित्यक्तः यातनाम् अनुयापितः गुरुणा भर्त्सितः शक्तः जहौ सत्यं न सुव्रतः छलैरुक्तो मया धर्मः नायं त्यजति सत्यवाक् एष मे प्रापितः स्थानं दुष्प्रापममरैरपे सावर्णेरन्तरस्यायं भवितेन्द्रो मदाश्रयः तावत् सुतलमध्यास्तां विश्वकर्मविनिर्मितं यत्राधयो व्याधयश्च क्लमस्तन्द्राभरापराभवः नोपसर्गा निवसतां सम्भवन्ति ममेक्षया इन्द्रसेन महाराज याहि भो भद्रमस्तु ते सुतलं स्वर्गिभिः प्रार्थ्यं ज्ञातिभिः परिवारितः न त्वाम् अभिभविष्यन्ति लोकेशाः किमुता परे त्वच्छासनातिगान् दैत्यान् चक्रं मे सूदयिष्यति रक्षिष्ये सर्वतोऽहं त्वां सानुगं सपरिच्छदं सदा सन्निहितं वीर तत्र मां द्रक्ष्यते भवान् तत्र दानवदैत्यानां सङ्गात्ते भाव आसुरः दृष्ट्वा मद् अनुभावं वै सद्यः कुण्ठो विनङ्क्षति इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायाम् अष्टमस्कन्धे द्वाविंशोऽध्यायः। ओके करोमि ऋतं तत् न भवेत् प्रलम्बनं पदं तृतीयं कुरु शीर्ष्णिमे निजम्. Okay, put your third foot on my head, he said. But where is it written that Bhagavan has put his third feet on Bali? He Rama, He Rama, He Rama, Rama. I have not seen. Maybe I am missing it. Where did he put his third feet? He thought told put it, but Shukovacha. Prahlada came. So by words he said that is over. But where Bhagavan did, I don't know. Anyway, now time nahi hai. In this way, this chapter is so beautiful for many, many reasons. The Bali Raja's commitment for this Satyavak, ready to give up everything. Bhagavan himself praises him so much. Prahladji also comes and does. Okay, you give, you take. All the stuti. Bhagavan tells one important thing. To him whom I want to give myself, from him I take away everything. And then he tells, as we are studying in Bhagavad Ramayanam nowadays, having born as human, these are the sadhanas to be done to reach me. If that is so, they will not be troubled by me. If not, everyone will be troubled. The thing Bhagavan says, Janma, Karma, Vayo, Rupa, Vidya, Aishwarya, Dhana. All these I only give to serve me in the form of world and reach me. Instead of doing this, anybody becomes ahankari because of this. Janma, karma, vayo, rupa, even vidya and aishwarya and dhana. Then I will do the agraha and trouble them. That is what. So many beautiful things. Few are these. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Tomorrow we'll see the stuti, little bit of Bali. Then Prahladji Chirayate hai, all that. Thus this charitra is over, Falastuti is told. Last 24th day after we see of this 8th skandha talking about Matsya Avatara. Thank you. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Bhagawata Sharanam Mama Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama Shri Suta Sharanam Mama Shri Shukadeva Sharanam Mama Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama Shri Narada Sharanam Mama Shri Brahma Sharanam Mama Shri Vishnu Sharanam Mama Shri Parabrahma Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Omukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Danghayate Girim Yatkruvatamaham Vande Paramanandamadhavam Sarge Satye Cha Kailase Vaikunte Nasteyam Rasaha Atapivantu Sadbhagyaha Mama Munchada Karhichita Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Shrimad Bhagavatam Maha Puranam Ekadasha Skandha Muktir हित्वान्यथा रूपं स्वरूपेण व्यवस्थितिः अथ एकोनत्रिंशोऽध्यायः श्री भगवानुवाच चैंट फ्रॉम 21 यो यो मयि परे धर्मः कल्प्यते निष्फलाय चेत् तदा यासो निरर्थः स्यात् भयादेरिव सत्तमा एषा बुद्धिमतां बुद्धिः मनीषा च मनीषिणाम् यत् सत्यम् अनृतेन नेह मर्त्येनाप्नोति मामृतम् एष ते भिहितः कृत्स्नः ब्रह्मवादस्य संग्रहः समासव्यासविधिना देवानाम् अपि दुर्गमः अभीक्ष्णशस्ते गदितं ज्ञानं विस्पष्टयुक्तिमतो एतद्विज्ञाय मुच्येत पुरुषो नष्टसंशयः सुविविक्तं तव प्रश्नं मयैतदपि धारयेत् सनातनं ब्रह्म गुह्यं परं ब्रह्माधिगच्छति य एतन्मम भक्तेषु सम्प्रदद्यात् सुपुष्कलं तस्याहं ब्रह्मदायस्य ददामि आत्मानमात्मना य एतत् समधीत पवित्रं परमं शुचि स पूयेता हर हर माम ज्ञानदीपेन दर्शयन् य एतत् श्रद्धया नित्यम् अव्यग्रह शृणुयात् नरः मयि भक्तिं परां कुर्वन् कर्मभिर्न स बध्यते ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Salutations to Bhagavan Krishna, author of this particular portion of Bhagavatam, and who is so much there every letter of the Bhagavata. Salutation to Parabrahma, Shrutimata, all Brahma Vidya Acharyas, Bhagavatacharyas, Bhaktas, also all Rishi Muni, and also our Guru Parampara and our Guru Deva. So just now this year's last Grahanam, Chandra Grahanam is over. Every year 2 or 3 Grahanams come. In our life also, we are grahita by the Rahu, the Maya. Only it is through Adhyatmika Jivanam, Sadhanam, that this graha of the Maya, we can be freed from to come out like the Purna Chandra in our own inner bliss of the Atma Ananda and Atma Anubhuti. This should come to our heart as soon and as quickly as possible. Because of the terrible, powerful samskara, vasana, and habits, so many lives it takes to listen from so many gurus in this about this Adhyatma Jivana's greatness. Only then, a little by little, you and I, the Jivas who are bound in Upadhi, for us, that knowledge starts becoming meaningful or effective. It's how, like, there is no lack in our sincerity of listening all this. And yet, if you can look into ourselves, that conviction and commitment, that exclusively through spiritual path, I discover Paramatma, it has not yet come. So many, but that means what? The Lord one side, because our Punya Karma and His Anugraha, while giving the chance for Adhyatmika Shravanam, other side he'll have to manage so many things through us that are clearing our debts, etc. Therefore, it is in His hands only when to happen. But our job is not adding the new samskaras, but then doing dharma and also going on adding our Adhyatmika knowledge into ourselves by being regular in our Adhyatmika sadhanas. This is what we can do. When the one who knows these two, that I have to do committedly my sadhana, then only I am not adding the new ones. And I have to give it to the Lord's choice or discretion that when He wants to liberate me. When these two are convincingly known by a person, he does the best, yet he is relaxed. He is not worried, he is not anxious. He knows that the giver is God. When he has to give, he knows it. So why should I worry? Whether it takes 1 day, 1 month, 1 year, 1 decade, 1 century, or 100 lives, or 1,000 lives. अब कितना पढ़ा है मेरे को क्या पता? I may have some samskaras or the runa which I may have to clear after 20 centuries. So till 20 centuries, Bhagavan will not give me moksha because I have to clear it. So I have to wait. That is how it is. And a sadhaka who is established in the sadhana with full knowledge and awareness, along with this thought, is not disturbed. So kya? Millions of lives have passed in bondage, in ignorance. No, only 20 lives. How does it matter? Hone do? Is it not? That also is a good required understanding in our spiritual sadhana. All in all, what is to be done, we must know and keep on doing it. Same time, not disturbed by anything else. Even expectation of the phala of the sadhana. Then we are apakka in our highest matured state. Now in this 11th skandham, Mukti skandham, in the 29th chapter, as an answer to Uddhavji's question, Bhagavan in simple words gave essence of all Shastra also, the dharmas or the sadhanas to be done by any sincere, serious seeker called as Bhagavata. Therefore the Bhagavata dharmas. So this Bhagavata dharma includes what? Bhagavan ke dwara diye gaye आखिरी upadesh. That is the meaning of Bhagavata dharma. Bhagavan ke dwara diye gaye. So too we are studying Bhagavata Shastra. Therefore, Bhagavata Shastra has a final instructions for sadhana are these. Third, a bhakta who is paripakva, he is a Bhagavata. So Bhagavata dharma means therefore effortlessly, naturally, that Bhagavatottama lives this life only. Therefore, this becomes Bhagavata, Sita Prajna or Mahabhakta Lakshanas. Fourth one, the one who wants to become Bhagavata, The sadhanas for him are again these only. तो भागवत बनने वाले के लिए ये भी साधन, यही साधन है, जो बन चुके हैं उनके लक्षण भी यही है, और शास्त्र का फाइनल वर्ड्स यही उपदेश है. इवन भगवान्स एंड गुरुज लास्ट वर्ड्स ऑफ टीचिंग आर दीज ओनली. दैट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ भागवत धर्म. देन वेयर डू वी स्टैंड इन दिस? वी स्टैंड एट दैट फोर्थ प्लेस wherein we want to become Bhagavata. Therefore, these are the dharmas to be practiced. Whenever the word dharma comes, it means it must be done. Then only it is called as dharma. The other meaning for dharma is the kartavyata, the karaniyata, the karya. So many kartavya, karaniya, karya are there for us called as dharma when we are in samsara of all the duties according to varnashrama. But when they are all cleansed, still remains one dharma, that is of practicing these sadhanas and reaching God. That's why sarva dharman karke parityajya, then do the next dharma of mamekam shadam vraja. Then only the final and finer obstructions of the papa called as ajnana also goes away. Then moksha ishyami, you get liberated. So you are on the path. Hey Arjuna, don't be impurifying in your mind with any shoka. Shucha means purification. Shucha means shoka. So don't have shoka. Be pure with faith in your heart. Just do the mamekam sharanam raja dharma. You are taken care. What is said there in Gita? Here also Bhagavan gave to us such a beautiful sadhanas, simple way, and silently, secretly, we keep on remembering them, doing them. Not allowing this to forget by continuously listening and studying and being aware of it, to keep on practicing, not allowing anything to enter into our life. है ना? हर जगह से शब्द स्पर्श रूप रसगंध के द्वारा कुछ न कुछ साधना के खिलाफ और अपोजिट वाले आने का अंदर कोशिश करते हैं, उनको आने नहीं देना. ट्रेसपासर्स को प्रोसिक्यूट करके उनको रिजेक्ट करते रहना. Like when we were chanting the mantras for Grahanam, at the time of Grahanam, our mind was so much soaked in that. We did not allow anything else to come. So we are praying all the Rishimuni Guru Devata, these mantras we are chanting as said during the Grahana Samaya when they are done, the phala is more. So I don't know whether how much you do it, O Lord, but we are doing and keeping at your feet. So we never allowed other thought. One after the other, we went on chanting like in meditation. We were not aware of anything else. In this way, when we do these sadhanas, not allowing anything, quickly we are saved. Let that conviction come to us. One of the phala comes to us only when we are regular to classes. There is no other way. Is this conviction that without distraction, I must do sadhana. Without distraction, when we come to class, then the class will tell us to do sadhana without distraction. Having convinced about it, without distraction, when we do sadhana, siddhi comes quickly. As the siddhi gets delayed because of our distractions, so much newer and newer things enter into our heart. To clean them again, we have to live for few more lives. The Guru Krupa functions in the class when we are committed completely, totally regular at every and any cost or price. Then he will help, because you have won this game of not allowing yourself to be distracted while attending the class. So this is your seva to the Shruti Mata and Guru. They in response, they give this conviction to us to do sadhana without distraction. Then without delay, the anubhuti comes. You can see it in your own life. Experiment karke. Whenever we were irregular in class, our commitment for sadhana gone, distractions came, and then to come out of the distracting mind and again focus on our shastra, it is an extra struggle. Many people don't even give it up. Some of the rare specimen people, they again try, they may succeed. Still, if they prove their Guru Bhakti and Bhagavad Bhakti. So in this way, Bhagavan Krishna has given us the best of the teachings. Yeah. Now he is. Now we have seen yesterday also how he was trying to convince Uddhavji and all of us not to forget this and continue to do. What have been done in that 21 sloka was the peak of all the slokas and Bhagavan's assurances. This gives such a saranagati in our heart, having known the kindness and compassion of Paramatma. Dekho, what is the essence of this sloka? Bhagavan says, Nirartaha ayasaha api. The meaningless effort also. Mai pare kalpete chet. If it is offered to me, that also become Bhagavata Dharma. Means what? A meaningless act also, if it is offered to the Lord, if it becomes bhakti, what it means? It means what? Receiving from the world or the anything is called as Maya. Giving alone is sadhana. तो इसे निरर्थ आयास भी मुझे दो तो धर्म बनेगा. अर्थ क्या हुआ? कि सब कुछ भगवान को समर्पण करना. Clear? And also, one of the highest samarpana is what? Wrong notions. What are the wrong notion? That every Rupa Nama is other than Bhagwan. That wrong notion ka samarpana kaise karna? Every Rupa Nama is He alone. Is it only emotion and sentiment? No. It is Shastriya. All the Shastras authorities are there. Ekameva dvayam brahma nehana nasti kinchana sarvam khalu idam brahma sarvam hi etat brahma. How many hundreds of Shrutis are there? Logically also we saw. When we gave our subtle intellect to the Guru, into that he gave the idea or the ability to or the data to contemplate. That you are seeing Rupa through the eyes and calling it a name with the mouth. It's okay. But that mouth से बुलाए जाने वाला नाम का जिस वस्तु का है नाम वो वस्तु का एक रूप है या then go into the matter of that vastu from where it has come. That vastu is an effect. What is the cause of it? Think thoda intellect se, you will reach to the Paramatma only. That is Paramatma in this form because of Maya. How are you getting caught up in Maya and calling this world or the objects or the name and forms as real and apart from Bhagavan? As if Bhagavan is not at all there, only this world of name and form is real. Why are you in that delusion? As if mud is not at all there, only pot is real. We are not denying you to use the pot. We gave you, but not at the cost that you forget. The reality only. That is called illusion, which we have to avoid. Again and again, हाँ है ना, करेक्ट है ना. अरे मटके को यूज कर रहा हूं मैं और मिट्टी को टुकरा रहा हूं मैं. क्या हो रहा है मेरे अंदर? Is it not like this is what the thought that will come only when we start this way? My parents have given me so much, still I am not respecting them. My brothers, sisters, family members, friends are giving me so much, still I am arrogant, selfish, not reciprocating them. The society, government is giving so much, still I am not doing anything for them. Still I am more and more greedy, only such a stupid fellow I am. The nature is giving me so much, having enjoyed everything given with the nature, instead of protecting it, I am destroying the nature only. What a stupid fellow I am. In this way, when you start from Vyavahara and the Guru is giving me so much of knowledge, love, kindness, concern, and to that Guru only I am humiliating or insulting or troubling or disobedient. How stupid, wretched I am. So too the Bhagavan has given me every ounce of life, everything. That Bhagavan only I am forgetting. What a stupid I am. The one who can think like that, he alone can come to the tattva level mein, to this understanding. See, the truth I am denying, the imagination I am accepting as real. What a stupid I am. Let me change. Even when we decide to change, still the mind goes on. Yaar, aisa karoge, you will miss the maja of the worldliness. You are enjoying it for such a long time. Anyway, you give it up, but not now. Let us enjoy for 10 more lives. The mind will poke. At the time, that intellect should be so strong. My intellect should be strong to suppress my own wrong mind, which says name and form as real. That's beautiful. We should indulge in that. ये सारा मन के खेल को बुद्धि से हमको दबाना चाहिए, उसका आदत होना चाहिए. To such an extent that we are refusing to give reality to any name and form as other than Bhagavan. This is called moksha. See, Bhagavan is in my pare dharma. Even the nirartha ayas also, if you offer it to me, then you will. It is called as dharma. Then so far, whatever is said, offering is dharma, and final offering is the wrong notion. With the right understanding, that everything इसमें कुछ करने का नहीं है. देखो, जगत को भगवान बनाने का जरूरत नहीं है. दिस ऑलरेडी भगवान. It is ever, because there can't be anything other than God. That substratum is God, and the Maya Shakti with which on substratum entire Rupanama are projected, that also is God. So substratum भी भगवान है, superimposed भी भगवान है. Then where is other than Bhagavan anything? In only our non-accepting this. That's called avidya. No, accept it. हो गया विद्या. इतना ही फर्क है विद्या अविद्या में. Accepting the truth as it is, that everything nothing but Bhagavan is vidya. Not accepting it, saying that these differences are real, the world is real, there is nothing called substratum or God. These are all the functionings of the mind and senses. Those who don't use the intellect. That's why buddhya, buddhigrahyam atindriyam, buddhya dhruti gruhitaya. In all the Gita Upanishads, it is said, केनादि उपनिषद में देखा हमने कि when you कठोपनिषद दृश्यते तो अग्रया बुद्ध्या सूक्ष्मया सूक्ष्मदर्शिभिः. What we are doing through regular study of Upanishads, listening of Upanishads, is qualifying our buddhi and making it so sharp and subtle to reject the reality given to Rupanama and accept the reality behind them. ये शुरू हुआ, ये खत्म नहीं हुआ. तब तक जब तक बुद्धि इतनी सूक्ष्म और शुद्ध होकर सर्वव्यापक परमात्मा तत्व को एक्सेप्ट करता नहीं है, तब तक हमें शास्त्र पढ़ते रहना. Else we miss it again. Immediately the buddhi consults the mind. Mind says, मैं पहले से बता रहा हूँ ना, whatever we name, form and the senses are presenting to us, they are real, so let us indulge. इस तरह से हर क्षण हम धोखा खाई जा रहे. You know, the धोखे का सबसे बड़ा धोखा होता है कि हम धोखा खा रहे हैं, ये हमको पता नहीं होता. You know, cheater's biggest cheating is he sees to is that the cheated doesn't know that he is getting cheated. Sometimes the other people you can catch, outsiders, but our own cheating mind, you never catch it unless the buddhi is given the knowledge of the Shastra by the Guru and we receive it. We have to receive it. He is going on giving, but हम नहीं ले रहे उसको. When we receive it, use that intellect and compare, then you will know how the mind is playing such a bad game in our life of giving value to Rupanama and not allowing the intellect to accept the reality behind. So, in this way, offering. Ultimately, we have to offer the avidya. We have to offer our wrong notions, etc. So, this 21 shloka gave us the idea of offering everything to the Lord. The final offering is avidya. How? By receiving vidya. तो विद्या ले लिया तो अविद्या को छोड़ दिया, ऐसा हम उसको एक्सेप्ट कह सकते हैं. Okay. Now in that 22nd shloka Visa, Yesha, this is what is throughout all Shastras, in the beginning, in the middle, in the end, every Guru tells to their disciples, Beta, you are not in a Bhoga Yoni of Pashupakshi Vanaspati, nor in the Swarga Yaksha Kinnara Kimpurusha, you are in the Karma Yoni of the Bhumi. First you avoid the Papa Karma and avoid your Naraka. Punya karma also ends in its result after giving the sarga adi. But there is other thing of reaching to that stage of experience, having gone where you are not forced to come back again to do karma or sadhana. That's called a atmanubhuti moksha pada. That is achieved only when you are a human being. Therefore, as a human, pursue only that one. How many places we listen? बट स्टिल वो हमारा कान तक जाता है, दिमाग तक नहीं गया. दिमाग के जाने के बाद ही दिल में जाता है. When we use intellect to understand the fact of this sentence that human life alone is the one which is capable of giving Atmagyan and Moksha, that intellectual understanding takes it to the heart. In the heart we feel, yeah, really no, the remaining years of my life, let me spend only for sadhana and siddhi. Only in the heart when that beautiful feeling comes that I must do only sadhana, that the whole life will be reoriented only for Adhyatmika Jivanam. एंड वी कांट गो ऑन जस्टिफाइंग कि मैं इधर फंसा हूँ, मेरे पास वो कमजोरी है, मुझे वहां जाना पड़ता है, यहाँ मुझे ऑब्लिगेशन है. अरे यार, ऐसा करके ना विथ एवरी सच सेंटेंस वी आर किलिंग द गुरु एंड शास्त्र एंड भगवान विथ सो मच लव व्हेन दे आर गिविंग द बेस्ट. विथ आवर स्टूपिड ईगो इवन एटलीस्ट से, हाँ गुरु महाराज आपने जो कहा ठीक है, मैं कोशिश करता हूँ. With this one sentence that I will try, you are pouring the amrita or the immortality to the Guru. Otherwise, you are killing him only. We have to realize it. To all the people of the world and their temptations, like a gulam, like a slave. We just do dandavat pranam and lick their feet without any sharam. When it comes to Guru and God's words, that you are a human being, you are supposed to do sadhana, there at least to accept and start sadhana. If we hesitate, we are worst. As a बंदे को तो नरक में permanent citizenship देना चाहिए. Stupid fellows. You don't know how much struggle it is for the gurus to sacrifice all their tapasya to guide us, to help us to rise above this limited world of samsara. See, if this much intellectual maturity is not there to recognize their sacrifice and concern, etc., we don't deserve only. Go get lost in samsara. That is the meaning of rishis and munis, saints cursing those useless fellows who are disobedient. उसका अर्थ वो है. Again, that curse also to make you realize that what you are doing is wrong. Like बच्चे जब अच्छे बातों से नहीं सुनते, लातों का बुद्ध बातों से नहीं मानता, तो लात मारना ही पड़ेगा. With so much of love, when the Guru and Bhagwan tells us, if you don't listen, one day they will withdraw. Then you see the Maya will start dancing. Thank you Bhagwan, thank you Guru. आप दोनों इस नालायक को अभी तो बचा रहे थे, आप मेरे को छोड़ दिया आपने. Like in movies you see, the villain tells the assistant villains, यार इसको दे दा के ऐसे तगड़ा तगड़ा मारना. नाम याद है इसका. Don't you know? In the same way, that Maya is given a chance, it makes us indulge in kama, artha, bhoga. To do that, so many papas are done. Then this Maya calls Yamaraj. Yamaraj, इससे जो कराना था इन्हें करा दी, ले जाके इसका आप तू मजा ले. Yamaraj also he says, I am teaching Upanishad to Nachiketa. I have my Yamakinkaras. They are always waiting for such cases. Then the moment he makes a whistle, all the Yamadutas come in line and they look at this jiva with so many papa. वो लोग लड़ते हैं एक दूसरे से कंपटीशन. मैं पहले इसको ले जाके गरम गरम तेल में डालता हूँ, मैं इसको सुई से भोंकूंगा. They will. Yamaraj says, don't worry, he is the leader, he will tell you. Then this fellow will come, every Yamaduta will come. वो अपने कितना खुंदक बोलते हैं ना हिंदी में, निकालने तक he will give punishment. Do you want that? Denying Guru's words are krupa, denying Bhagwan's words are krupa, listening only mind winds and fancies, listening only worldly people's words is making Maya function on us, by which we do all the things we should not do. The result of which is all this. देख लो, अपना चॉइस है जिंदगी, अपने आखिरी में. See the power of Maya, power of delusion in our mind. So कितना हमको तड़पना है अभी. भगवान आपके चरण में अनन्य भक्ति दो ताकि हम आपने जो कहा उसी को सत्य मानकर वही करें. मैं तो यही प्रार्थना कर रहा हूँ. लॉर्ड, नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड योर कंपैशन, गुरुज कंपैशन, प्लीज गिव मी द एबिलिटी टू अंडरस्टैंड, एक्सेप्ट इट. यू हैव नथिंग बट one only idea of making me evolve, realize and get liberated. I only am dealing with my own ego, my own wretchedness. Please protect me from myself, protect me from myself, protect me from myself. Not Raksha Raksha from outside. Raksha from your own mind. That is the devil seated. ये शत्रु दूसरे शत्रु को क्यों आने देगा? ये काफी है सत्यानाश करने की. This way, when we for years together pray, protect me from my own mind, protect me from my own wrong notions, protect me from wrong convictions, then Bhagavan will melt and slowly he'll remove the Maya. Then our study, our upasanas, they gather sincerity. They become regular. अभी उतना आए नहीं हमको, आ रहे हैं बट सिंसियरिटी थोड़ा है, जितना चाहिए उतना नहीं है. सो टू रेगुलरिटी है, नो डाउट अबाउट इट. बट नॉट ओनली दिस क्लास, अपार्ट फ्रॉम द क्लास आल्सो थ्रू आउट द डे वी आर ओनली साधना. ऐसा अपने आप को हेल्प करना है. सो दैट्स व्हाट हियर इन दिस श्लोका 22 वाले, एषा बुद्धिमताम बुद्धि मनीषा च मनीषिणाम. दिस द कन्विक्शन ऑफ द ऑल द ग्रेटली पीपल ऑफ कन्विक्शन एंड द इंटेलिजेंट पीपल्स इंटेलिजेंस. व्हाट इज दैट? Yat satyam mam amrutam. Me, who is eternal truth, who is immortality, satyam mam amrutam. मैं जो अमृत स्वरूप सत्य हूं, मुझे अनृतेन इह मर्त्येन आपनोति. Tries to achieve me, having born as a human who is martya as well as anruta. Anruta is Maya Akruta Upadis. Martya means they are not permanent, they are subject to the Kala, therefore one day they die. So all the Upadis also are taken away, another sets are given next life. But with the Upadis given in this life, we can do sadhana to reach to Paramatma. That facility is there, you try for it. Anityam Asukham Lokam Imam Prapya Bhajaswamam. So same thing 1270 times we repeat. From the human life, do papa, go to naraka, do punya, go to swarga. Both of them equally do come back to the earth and do adhyatmic sadhana. In that also there are two ways. Through krama mukti can go on evolving at any place again, anywhere there can be chance for temptation to come back here or anywhere. And the sadhya mukti is what? In that one life only. Totally. Uttaya bhaikshacharyam tarinti and all, as Upanishad says, totally going to the Guru, doing only sadhana as told by him, and realize in this very body. ये हमको 5 ऑप्शंस है. Papa Naraka, Punya Swarga, both of them almost equal to Bhuloka, sadhana, and through Kramamukti reaching Siddhi, and also sadhana to get the Sadhya Mukti. Before leaving the body, here only realize. In Kramamukti, you go to higher end worlds. Like यहाँ से भुवर सुवर लोक यक्ष किन्नर किंपुरुष सिद्ध चारण ये सब bypass करके you go to Maharloka. Because these are all Bhoga Lokas. Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, they are all sadhana lokas. And then all of them slowly evolution. From Tapaloka, we go to Satyaloka, Brahmadevjika. They are all there. They are all there in their own expression. They are not as gross as physical worlds, but they are definitely real. They are there. One can reach there, and from that. In the Sadhya Mukti kya hota hai? In this life only. If not also, again Bhagavan will quickly finish whatever prarabdha, gives another deha of human, and also a place where sadhana can be continued, where it was stopped in 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 janma, Bhagavan Mukti de dete. You and I can try for this. Deny any uttama urdha lokas of sukha and bhoga. Want the Sadhya Mukti, not even Krama Mukti. In that, hey Bhagavan, in this life, take me to one level. Because body has its own prarabdha, it will have to fall. Bhagavan cannot cancel those rules for us. Maybe you do yoga sadhana and all. वो भी हर जन्म करना पड़ता है, that you can have a long life of 1500 साल, 2000 साल. इतना जीकर one can. If not, 100 years, 10 or 12 or any number of janma, year life by life, Viveka Vairagyadi we strengthen, Shamadamadi we strengthen, then go for Shravana Mananam Nididhyasanam and enter into Dhyana Sthiti. Then experience it. In this way, in the Sadhya Mukti, in this very life, generally Sadhya Mukti means if sometime doesn't happen, quickly come back to human and continue. In the Krama Mukti, go to those worlds. In the Krama Mukti also, a lot of punya is done, some Sukha Bhoga Lokas are given, and from there we go. And again some Pashu Pakshi, Manushya Yoni, related samskaras hai mano. Then he comes as a human, 10 years, 20 years, he will live. Sometime पेट में ही मर जाएगा वो, उसको उतना ही प्रारब्ध है. 2 साल में मरा, 5 साल में मरा. वही एट आवर ग्रॉस लेवल से भगवान क्या किया, ये बच्चे को मार दी इतने कम उम्र में, माता पिता रो रहे. That is all our natak. It's all our ignorance, stupidity. That jiva has his own journey. कोई 200 110 साल है, सब सोचते हैं इसको ये मर जाए, वो मरता ही नहीं. उसका the other fellow 10 years he died. He is not dead, that journey is continuing. Sometimes he is born as an animal like Jadabharata, live for a few years, die, again go to Urdhalokas. These are all there in the Srishti. When we keep on listening, an idea comes. From all that clarity, we should know where do we stand, what to do. In that also the clarity is what? Seek not anything other than self or truth. Seek the truth, search the truth, study the truth, contemplate the truth, and only ask the Lord for that. That is the main thing when we do. All other mana becomes unused, atrophied. If you don't seek the truth, the mind keeps on seeking the untruth. That goes on adding the vasanas. Instead of that, भगवान आप ही मुझे चाहिए, तत्व ही चाहिए, ऐसा कहते जाओ, और कुछ चाहिए वाला जो मन का नेचर है ना, वो निकल जाएगा. That mana should be in this way, from the root level, removed from its sankalpa of anything other than Bhagwan by always seeking only Bhagwan. सुबह उठते ही काफी चाहिए, चाय चाहिए, नहीं, भगवान चाहिए. दोपहर भगवान से, शाम को ऐसा निरंतर. when we seek truth, not did any sadhana but seeking, then Bhagavan only gives sadhana one side, other side this mana scale of seeking anything else, it slowly gets reduced. These are the very many upayas that are all spread in our shastra. So Bhagavan here says, Yata satyam Yata satyam anrutena iha martyena apnoti mam amrutam. This is called as the highest conviction of the highly intellectual person. So बुद्धि का अत्यंत उत्कृष्ट उपयोग एक हाईएस्ट कन्विक्शन के रूप में दिखता है. एंड कौन सा है जो हाईएस्ट कन्विक्शन, जिसमें बुद्धि का सबसे ऊंचा उपयोग हो चुका है कि एज ए ह्यूमन बीइंग इज ओनली ट्राइंग टू रीच आउट द अमृत इटर्नल परमात्मा, नथिंग अदर देन हिम. एंड दैट परमात्मा अनुभूति आल्सो आई टोल्ड यू, as a Atma Vastu in his own self, as a substratum Brahma Vastu everywhere, as a Vaikuntavasi Narayana, as a Rama or Krishna as an avatara, in the Rupa of the Vishwarupa, Virat Rupa, as well as every Rupa Nama is he only. In these so many ways, the Atma Anubhuti, Bhagavad Anubhuti, it will come to us. Seek that only. Finally, his establishment is in Aham Brahmasmi Anubhuti. There is nothing higher than that. बाकी सब में भी भगवान का ही अनुभूति होएगा. इस कॉल्ड एज नुत्थान स्थिति. When he is in his own self, other than infinite conscious Brahmanubhuti, he has nothing. From there, when he comes out using the upadhis, he will see everything as Bhagavan only. Bhagavan in the form of rivers, in the form of trees, in the form of mountains, in the form of the sun, moon, star, animal, plant, human, their actions, their birth, their death, हर में उनको भगवान ही दिखते हैं. साधो हरि हर में हर को देखा, हर में हरि को देखा, हरि को हर में देखा. दिस भजन. हरि को हर में देखा, साधो हरि को हर में देखा, हरि को हर में देखा, साधो. बस साधु हरि को ही हर में देखता है. हर कोई में हरि को ही देखता है. Without any hurry. In him, the killing or killer, tiger also Bhagavan. Killed deer also Bhagavan. Killing also is Bhagavan. हंता भी वही है, हनन भी वही है. या नहीं तो नायम हंति न हन्यते. Neither is a killer nor is a killed. Or he is the only one who is playing that game of killer and killed. And deep analyze karo. Even if it is killed, what happened? The Deha Pancha Mahabhuta has gone into Pancha Mahabhuta. The Jiva has gone in search of another Deha. Atma is always there. This Jnana in the Kali Yuga, in public you can't tell. They think you are confused. So in the confused world, you live like a confused fellow only. But inside, entertain this knowledge for our own moksha. So this Pancha Shloka, never forget, Esha Buddhimatam Buddhihi, Manisha Cha Manishinam, Yata Satyam Andutena Iham Artyena. Andutena Martyena means what? Though it is unreal, subject to the death, this human body, having born in this, the one who is trying to Satyam Mam Amrutam Apnoti, tries to achieve me and achieves me, who is the real truth and who is Amruta. So Paramatma is Amruta Swarupa, Satya Swarupa. Deha is Mrita Swarupa, Asatya Swarupa. You and I as a Jiva have entered into this Mrita and Asatya Swarupa Deha. Yet we have a chance to use this Manushya Jivanam to reach to the Amrita Satya Atma Anubhuti. Use it for that. This conviction is called Manisha Cha Manishinam. This understanding is called Buddhimatam Buddhihi. See how clear Bhagavan's words are. And as I said, from childhood onwards, if we went on listening to Shastras, by now it would have been like a fruit in the hand only. That's why I'm giving the talks to youth on Gita. I have not yet started telling them, but I'll tell them within few days starting that beta at this time say hi thoda thoda shastra padho. So that as you grow along with your worldly achievements, not only you will not be lost into that completely, but you also grow and mature yourself in understanding about the spiritual vision also. Every Indian youngster should be given spiritual vision, and all great people whom we really appreciate in the world, in our country mainly. Some are acting as prime minister, some are as president, some are as different. They are right from childhood. Along with living the life out, they were exposed to Desha Bhakti and Shastra Jnanam. Therefore, they are working selflessly as sadhana. And all others who they were given the spirituality, other thing they are mastered. When they grow, they become only selfish or matter oriented power mongers. It is difficult to bring the adhyatmikata in them as well as desha bhakti adhyas. Truly they are more power bhaktas than desha bhakta. जो बचपन से देखो शास्त्र सनातन धर्म को नहीं सुनाया उसको, at the age of 50 suddenly you tell him, it will not enter into him. Most difficult. आप लोग बचपन को सुने होंगे, तो बीच में you might have gone here and there for your grahastha ashrama. Now again what you heard in the childhood, it is helping to restart this sadhana. Those who don't have those samskar in the childhood, they are pakka bhautikvadi materialist. They will be a consumer, they will be only tyranny to the world. They also can help if their goodness overpowers their own selfishness in them. But such people cannot be allowed to live long time because they don't have spiritual stamina, divine grace. Those who do these upasanas regularly, they only have the divine grace, spiritual stamina to withstand to the opposition, especially in countries like us, where it is a Hindu nation, but Hindus alone are the enemies of Hinduism in so many ways because of power and all those politics. But if somebody has to sustain the outside serving the nation, inside his own spiritual vision, right from beginning he must be empowered, equipped in that. I'm just telling for the youth, it's not that when you grow to 60, 70 age that you start your sadhana, you look at your nani and dadi, they are struggling with their घुटनों में दर्द इधर दर्द उधर दर्द. You tell them भगवान का नाम ले, बोलते खाना दो मैं खा के सो जाऊंगी, दवा दो मेरे को बेहोश वाला, I can't take भगवान name. How pathetic that life, उनको देखकर अभी the overpowering anger becomes sympathy now toward them. Overpowering anger becomes sympathy because you can't become angry. Whole life you wasted, stupid fellows. गाली देने को मन होता है, but दे नहीं सकते बाबा जी ना, इसलिए feel sympathetic. And at least now, oh mother, take Bhagavan's name. It will reduce the pain. It is a good punya and all. नहीं आता जाने मेरे को जल्दी ठीक होके 2-4 रसगुल्ला और खानी है. I'm telling majority are like that, which is not as Hinduism. Hinduism में सब लोग 40 होते ही they start having the drawing from the world, become more and more committed spiritual people. That will be happening when right from childhood, along with education and all, these are also filled. I don't know what you are doing with your children, grandchildren. I believe you are protecting them completely from spirituality and pushing them into worldliness only. I have this fear. कर रहे हो तो उसको रोक देना, उसका ऑपोजिट वाला शुरू करना. Till the children are 10-12 years old, no, you whenever the opportunity comes, give them some spiritual vision. And many of you grandparents have this problem. I know that your children, that means their parents may not like it. Daddy, don't make my son as Baba from this age. When he grows, that time let's see. Now let him go to that disco dance, that this, that, all nonsense. Then you are unfortunate. You can only देख तमाशा. अपने आप को बचाओ. Like so many things. Put together is the matured understanding. Summary of all that Bhagavan says. Buddhimata buddhi manishaja manishita yat satyam amruteniyam artena apnoti ma amrutam. हो गया. Now the 23rd sloka. Eshaha. What I spoke you to so far as a summary in this 29th chapter. And throughout this 11th skandha, starting from 5th or 6th chapter, Eshate Abhitaha. It was Abhitaha means bataya gaya aapko. Abhita means telling. But in that, Abhi and Hitaha, two words you separate and understand. Abhi means all around. Hita means welfare. So what is in your welfare of all, in all aspects, that is what being taught to you, O my dear Uddhava, from such a long time. And Krutsnaha. Krutsna means complete. Yeshate abhitaha Krutsnaha. Completely I gave you. What did he give? Gave you Brahmavadasya Sangraha. Sangraha means collected from also. Sangraha means Sara also. Sara Sangraha. सार का भी संग्रह होता है या समिष्टि का भी संग्रह होता है. सो संग्रह सार वर्ड यूज नहीं किया. ब्रह्मवाद से संग्रह एषते अभितः कृष्णः. एष दिस अभिता गिवन टू यू कृष्णः कंप्लीटली. संग्रह कलेक्शन ऑफ ब्रह्मवाद. सो व्हाट इज ब्रह्मवाद? ब्रह्म इज वेद. सो वेद का सारांश आपको दिया. वेद इज व्हाट? नॉलेज. Therefore, Veda means to with. To Veda is with, to know. So therefore, the essence of all knowledge, ultimate knowledge, which a human intellect should and can comprehend, that I gave you. So ज्ञानियों का, उत्तमोत्तम ज्ञानियों का ज्ञान भी मैंने दिया, वेदों का ज्ञान भी नहीं दिया. ब्रह्म means ब्रह्म तत्व. So ब्रह्मवाद means, वाद is not argument here, vadanam. So ब्रह्मवाद means ब्रह्म तत्व का अनुभव को दिलाने वाला vadanam, speech I have given you. So I spoke to you. Brahmavada means those words which give you Brahmanubhuti. So to Brahma means Veda. I gave you the essence of Vedas. Brahma means also the Brahmagnani. So Veda और Brahmagnani और ब्रह्म तत्व को दिलाने वाले. वेद का सारांश हो गया, ब्रह्मज्ञानी ज्ञानी का जीवन शैली हो गया, और ब्रह्म प्राप्ति करने वाले साधक के लिए जो ज्ञान चाहिए वो, उसको कहते हैं ब्रह्मवाद. आई गेव इट टू यू कृत्स्नशः अभिहितः. पूरी तरह से आपको दिया गया है. एंड हाउ डिड आई गिव यू? समास व्यास विधिना. इज इट नॉट? In this last chapter, it was in samasa paddhati. Samasa is in a sutra rupa, in shortcut form. Vyasa means what? In exhaustive explanation. And in every of the chapter, samasa rupena, the mula vakyas are there. Then Vyasa rupena explanation. Like if you see in that Bhikshu Gita, first shloka was samasa. Nayam jano me sukha dukkha hetuhu na devatatma graha karma kala mana param karanama mananti samsara chakram parivartayed yatah. This is samasa. Entire thing is Vyasa. The whole chapter. So too in that Aila Gita, Pururava Gita, even in the questions were asked by Yadu Maharaj also, they were answered. And also Dattatreya, Samvada we have seen the other one, in that also Samasa Rupa explained, Vyasa Rupa also explained. What he learned from 24 gurus, what told by Dattatreya Bhagavan was Samasa Rupa. So I told you in a nutshell form as well as in expansive form. Samasa Vyada Vidina. And Devanam api Durgamaha. Even Devatas also dare not approach to this. Even if they approach, they are denied of entry only. They will not be told. Out of obligation, even if they are told, they will not receive because their minds are soaked in only Bhoga Asakti. Like many people who come to variety of satsangas, go to temple, out of 100%, 70% will have in the mind some enjoyment only. Whether the things that are available there or which he is imagining or which are waiting for him somewhere or the other. With that mind, do you think they'll listen to the satsanga there? They will attend to the puja done by the pujari? Will he listen to those instructions? Nahi hota. Like this only are the devatas. Therefore, devanam api durgamaha. Clear that? Same thing was said by the Yamaraj also to Nachiketa. हे पुत्र, तू जो मांग रहा है ना, वो देवता लोग भी आकर मांगे मुझे बहुत बार, बट मेरे को पता है कि ये ज्ञान उनको पल्ला नहीं पड़ेगा, तो I denied them. The Brahman said, if devatas also asked, that means it must be very important, then you must give me that only. Devairatrapi vichikitsitam pura nahi suvigneya anuresha dharma. So this dharma is very subtle. Even devatas also cannot understand or not given. अन्यम वरम नचिकेतो वृणीष्वा हे नचिकेत दूसरा पूछो मामा उपरोत्सी ही अतिमा सृज एनम डोंट फोर्स मी लीव दिस थिंग टू मी तुम ब्रह्म प्राप्ति का जो पूछ रहा हो ना वो मेरे ऊपर छोड़ दे फोर्स मत करना यमराज विथ ऑल हिज पावर ही सेज मामा उपरोत्सी करना मतलब जबरदस्ती मत कर मुझे ये देवताओं को नहीं मिलता है But this child, the children, the more we become angry, they laugh because they think it's a cartoon. जिसको देहादि तादात्म्य बढ़ता है स्वार्थ आदि होते हैं they become frightened. Why the children are not afraid to go to lion or tiger or even a snake? They don't have that much of ego और तादात्म्य तो अपने दोस्ती मानकर जाते हैं. यमराज को देखकर नचिकेत भी डरा नहीं. He takes that sentence only. देवैरत्रापि विचिकित्सितं किल नहि सुविज्ञेयः आत्थ हे therefore that alone I want, no other thing. So देवैरत्रापि विचिकित्सितं किल, you only said and he says that वक्ता चास्य त्वादृगन्यो न लभ्यः नान्यो वरस्तुले तस्य कश्चित्. You only told it is difficult even for the devatas to get. That shows the subject is great. And the speaker of this knowledge, there is nobody greater than you, because my question is, what happens after the death? You are the one who kill and take everybody. क्या करते हो उनसे? And मुझे इसके अलावा और कुछ जानना नहीं. He those three sentences, he says, देवता लोगों ने पूछा ना, इसलिए मुझे वही चाहिए. Second is what? वक्ता च अस्य त्वादृक् अन्यः न लभ्यः. There cannot be a better speaker than you. Then नान्यो वरा स्तुल्य एतस्य कश्चित्. Other than this, there is no greater vara. Varastme varaniya vasa eva. Then anyam varanam nachiketa na vrunite. These are the words Nachiket says. मैं अगर रियली नचिकेत हूँ, इसके अलावा मैं कुछ चाहिए नहीं. Here also देवानाम अपि दुर्गमः. That knowledge I gave you. Then that also abhikshnasaha gaditam jnanam vispashta yuktimato. What you have to do? Etad vijnaya, whoever he may be, knows this knowledge and practices. Muccheta purushaha nashta samshayaha. He is free from all the doubts and ignorances. He establishes the truth and gets liberated. All those things we'll see tomorrow. Sarvam Krishnarpanam Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavachishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Thank you, Bhagavan. Let us do our little Adhyatma Ramayana. Also, how can we discuss?